Good morning, you guys. Oh, Thursday morning. It's been like 3 days since I put a video out, and I feel bad. One thing, I got freaking pissed. I was so mad. I'd recorded this whole video for you guys on how to countersink boxes into like a flatbed so that you only had about 2 inches sticking up out of it, so that it just, it just looks slick. Kind of help you guys out. Showed you how to break a box, how to design the box out of one piece, just to make it one piece of metal, so that all you had to do is fold the bottom up, fold the sides in, make 3-4 welds on it, and you were done. Got it all built, got the video ready to upload, tried to upload it to my photo gallery. It wouldn't let me, said my storage was full. This is a brand new 250 gigabyte phone. That'll tell you how many videos we take. But all through the day. Jed's usually recording most of the day. But anyways, tried to get it, wouldn't let me, and my stupid self trying to get this stuff to freaking upload. So I went through and I deleted all of my pictures. And that means I deleted all the videos that built this freaking video. And then when I went into iMovie to transfer it over, it's like 90% of content is gone. The sucker's welded into my bed. I can't refilm it. Pissed me off so freaking bad. So before we get after this, I still want to do the bed build and all that. That's one of my things. I'm trying to decide if I want to build it onto this truck, or I have a 2006 GMC extended cab that I actually broke out welding in. It's a freaking amazing truck. I love that truck. Probably because it was with me through the stressful times. But I'm wanting to chop the frame clear off of it to where it's right up next to the back tires, drop it off, build a pipeliner bed on it, and just make it a cool truck. Go get it repainted, do all that. So I think I'm gonna save the bed build for that truck, because we can do it at the campground and start building that bed, and I don't have to miss any work. Meaning I can just work out of this truck and build on that truck. So anyways, we're gonna probably wind up doing that. Okay, that being said, that is why I have not posted anything. I've been working my butt off trying to find those videos, and once I guess you ultimately delete them, like you can delete them once and then you got to go into your recently deleted and delete them all again. I went into the recently deleted and deleted them all again, and then found out that I had to have all those sitting in there to get the video. So, okay, lesson learned. Today, let's talk about it. Gary Player, okay, anybody that watches PGA or whatever, long time ago, he won, I believe it was the World Cup, but they came up to him and they asked him, well, first, before it ever became a deal for like athletes or basically golf players probably, to like work out consistently. Let me get this out of the way here. Maybe, there we go. To work out like every day, he was over there doing push-ups every morning, sit-ups, like he worked out every morning. And the news reporters came up to him and they said, what did they say to him? They're like, basically they come out and they're like, how are you so lucky? Like, you won it this many times, blah, blah, blah. How are you so lucky? And he looked at him, he says, the harder I work, the luckier I get. Guys, that applies to anything that we do. Really, it really does. If you come out here and you practice on every weld, you're over here welding, you practice every weld to make that the best looking weld you can make, you are practicing to become better than the next guy, or I still got a long ways to go. That's the one thing about welding, you guys, is you got to work at it, because it's not something that just sticks with you. You got to keep practicing it. You get laid off for a couple months and you're sitting at the house and you get a test called up on you, you probably ought to run a couple coupons and make sure that you can do this, make sure it looks slick, make sure everything fits up good, and then go take a test. It's not really like riding a bike. Like, you can ride a bike and not get on one for 3 years and then go get on one and you're like good to go, No. Welding is, you got to practice it. It's a trade that you got to practice every day. Or at least practice a couple days before you go test, if you've been doing it for a few years. But anyways, guys, the harder I work, the luckier I get. I mean, I really do believe that applies to any trade that you get involved in. If you will push and drive and just keep hammering away at this thing, the more work you put in, the luckier other people are going to see you. Okay, they're not going to see the freaking the 2 years of school, the 4-year apprenticeship in the union, or the 1-year helper, you know, getting your butt chewed out. They're going to be like, man, dude, that dude's so lucky. Look at that truck he's got. Look at that fifth wheel he's living in. Man, he's making 200 grand a year. Oh, he's so... Some people just have all the luck. No, they didn't see all the work that went into the luck. There's so much work that goes in, it gets involved in building, in being able to build this kind of a lifestyle. And I mean, they didn't see you saving every penny, eating ramen noodles because you wanted that truck so bad, and you could see that truck is going to make you all this money. They didn't see the packages of ramen noodles you bought because you can get them for 10 cents, you know, or all the trips you missed out on because, you know, you got to buy a $4,000 or $5,000 welding machine just to start and hope that it don't break down on you, you know. And then they just don't see it. They don't see all the work that gets involved in this. They just see luck. Guys, I don't believe in luck. I really don't. Like, I mean, I am superstitious, no. Like, the harder I work, the luckier I get. That's how I work. That is how I freaking stay focused. If I felt like luck was the only thing holding me back from being a billionaire, do you think anybody would go to work? Because, I mean, it's like, well, that dude's just lucky. Somehow this freaking $80,000 welding truck is sitting in his pocket, and oh my gosh, he's so lucky. No. That dude worked his butt off. He saved his money. He was smart with his money. He invested his money into his welding truck. I have guys come up to me all the time, and they're like they'll do stupid stuff. Like, they'll come freaking bend a level, or they'll come get like one of my 6-foot levels, and it'll come back messed up, and I'm like, dude, replace it. And they're like, well, you make a ton of money. And I just look at them and I say, listen, I says, number one, it costs me a lot of money to do this. Number two, they sell this stuff at the store and you can go buy it yourself and make the same amount of money. But are you willing to go do that? Are you willing to go drop the money on a freaking welding truck so that you can eventually come into this? You know, are you willing to go get the loan for a $20,000 welding truck? Whatever you guys are going to pay for a welding truck. I mean, you can pay $5 grand for a welding truck, or you can pay $80,000 for a welding truck. For just the truck, you guys. But people are not willing to commit to that. And so when they tell me that I make all this money, I just look at them and say, you can make the same amount because I sell it all at the store. It's the truth. But nobody's willing to commit the hard work, the nights after work, the mornings before work. If you got a shop, you're out there welding at freaking 2:30 in the morning. Weekends, you miss all your weekends because you're out there welding, you're practicing, you're cutting coupons, you're making this happen. There is no luck involved in this. None. It is how hard are you willing to work to make it work. So y'all be blessed. I love everybody. Today we're going to do a bevel machine comparison. Sawyer, Matthew, H&M. I got all 3 bevel machines in my truck right now, and we're going to get that uploaded. I hope to have it uploaded by tonight, and we'll talk to y'all here in a little bit. Be blessed. Email me email me at Gmail Welding. No, just kidding. SchofieldWelding@gmail.com. SCHOFIELD welding@gmail.com. I love everybody on here. You guys are awesome. I want to see you all out here. If you guys think that you're going to get lucky and get involved in this, it's not going to happen. Work your butt off, put the effort in, sit there and weld, learn everything you can, and get your butt out here so you can start making some money. We'll see y'all later.